Hi, everyone. I want to apologize. I tried to do a live stream, and for some reason, the microphone was not working. So now I'm going to basically try to recap. Uh, um, Man, it seems like this is really laggy now and just poor quality. I don't get what's going on. But I'm going to try to recap what the content was about and then re-upload this so that you can get a sense. In a nutshell, announced a DigiByte airdrop and conducted that on the live stream. Um, on the DigiByte Wallet Twitter, there's a spot that's pinned at the top, and it's how you can donate um, to the DigiByte wallet. And it's been a little over 2 months, and we got 69 digibytes over that period of time. And as I said months ago when getting the wallet out, that the plan was to try to create a way to distribute that. Hopefully, if you put your information in there in your QR code. I know that Master of Leadership. I know you hold your podcast every Wednesday. You posted in there. I did go ahead and airdrop to you. I know you're already a DigiByte holder, but the hope is that we could get new people um, to become DigiByte owners, if that makes sense. So basically, we had 4 people, 69 coin. I just distributed that out evenly. 17.25 coin went out to each user. Admittedly, there is some sort of an issue with the last person here, and I'm not sure what the issue was. But I tried to rebroadcast that a couple of times, and I don't know if it's an incorrect scan with the QR code or what. We'll get that figured out. Make sure that you get your 17.25 DigiByte. All right. So other things I wanted to talk about were there seems to be a lot of fixation on price and other things. But the only thing that's going to solve that is really two things. One is going to be people need to be purchasing DigiByte. And then secondly, you need to get that coin off of exchanges. I was trying to explain why and how DigiByte Wallet is so secure. I also pointed out that Tracer, I think, made either a slip of the tongue or what, but it appears as though they're really admitting that they track people's information. And then the only way that they would be able to do that is if they had access to your keys, in my opinion. They try to say something as generic as, oh, well, it's on the blockchain, but you have to have analysis tools to be able to be tracking somebody. DigiByte Wallet doesn't track anybody's stuff. So the moral of the story was there needed to be a really fast and secure way to get involved quickly. So there's no sync time with DigiByte Wallet because it's Electrum based. So it's talking to core wallets that are talking to Electrum servers that are storing all of that information. And the thing that you need to safeguard is those 24 words. So as long as you keep that offline, don't take pictures of it, write it down in order that you receive it, then you're always good to go if you lose your phone. All right. Core Wallet. I've got a couple of observations to make. For 3.5 months, I've been trying to sync a block explorer with the DigiByte network, and it is not even halfway done 3.5 months later. So the real problem is, and I want to try to just explain this quickly, is and I'm not putting DigiByte down, but if there's 15-second block times, you end up still having to store, like if this is representation of a block, you have to store all of that data. So in this case, 1 megabyte. And then you say, well, it's 40 times faster than Bitcoin. Well, that means that every 10 minutes, you've got to store 40 megabytes of data as opposed to Bitcoin's 1 megabyte of data. I am basically curious what people are complaining about with the core wallet. I've got some of my own issues, but I don't know how to fix them because I can't reach in and code something. I think at this point it would be prudent to get with Jared. So if somebody wants to link Jared and I up, and we can try to figure out how to maybe, this would be my suggestion, is dynamically allocate the blocks so that if there's not a lot of transactions in a block, it doesn't take up as much space. But if the block is full, then it can go to 1 megabyte at the cap. And that's not really any different than kind of the concept of DigiShield, where it dynamically allocated the difficulty each block. And then if there's any other things that we could do to improve the core, that would be cool. But I think that the average person gets a core wallet and they notice things like if they open it, it takes a very long time to initialize. And that's going to be those blocks, how kind of congested that becomes. And then the computer has to process through all of that. So when it starts loading it, it has to rewind the block index, it has to load the block data, and so on. And it just takes an incredibly large amount of time. And there's really no way to undo that in the past, but there is a way to find a point in the near future to say, okay, at this point, let's dynamically allocate that so that congestion can be relieved in the future. That would be my suggestion, to try to still maintain the 15-second block times, but be real with the fact that block headers and things like that and block sizes need to be kind of dealt with a little bit. And it's tricky to do, but I've worked on other projects before that were like that. So with that said, if you guys want to follow DigiByte Wallet on X, if you'd like to donate coin. Oh, I also wanted to, we can do more airdrops. I also wanted to point out that please try to bring new people that have not already had DigiByte. And I really like what I saw in Africa, where the video that went out and it had people saying, different people just saying simply, I love DigiByte. That was great. If it's possible, let's try to get people to hold up their phones with saying something about DigiByte Wallet. Now, the last thing I'll leave you with is the only way that I can really see any statistics is just how many people have actually downloaded the wallet. It's actually even harder still to see how many people continue to use it, because you can only see how many people have ever downloaded it. But we're just about at 1,000 downloads since it came out a few months ago. So that's cool. I hope it's solving the problem that people mentioned that they wanted to see solved with having a mobile wallet solution. And I think it's been stable enough now over time that if there are other issues to move on to, if it's going to be like the core wallet or things, then I'm happy to help, but I'm going to need to be linked up with Jared. Jared and I are going to have a conversation in order to do that. And there could be things that I'm not aware of, but marketing wise, I like the videos that are out there. I think that really to have price appreciation, you're going to have to have more buying, and you're going to have to get those coins off of exchanges. And just make sure that whatever wallet you take and put it onto, it's something that you trust, and that you are the only one with the keys to. So, I'm glad that it's providing a service and it's helpful to people to have the DigiByte wallet out there. That's what people asked for. But ultimately, you make your own decision as far as what you feel most confident with. And I just know that the way that it's been working so far has been really good. It's been really positive, and I've asked for feedback several times and just gotten really positive feedback. So I'm proud of that. If you wouldn't mind, follow the channel, subscribe to it, turn on the bell, give this video a thumbs up, leave some comments. It'll be helpful to other people in the future. And if there are things that you're seeing in the wallet that are good or are bad or something like that, like, you can leave a comment in there, or you can also send an email to digibytewalletorg@gmail.com. So thanks for giving me this time to talk, and thanks for participating in the airdrop. Thank you for the donations that made the airdrop possible. I hope that we can do another one soon, and we will go from there. So thanks, guys.